Stretching 3,260 kilometers of coastline, Vietnam has a highly rural population. 70% of 89 million citizens living in rural areas, and 80% of them have poor living conditions with LSM under 7+. Even though life has become much better for millions of people in Vietnam in the past few decades, there are still a lot of people in the rural areas being left behind. For those with a tiny budget, nutrition has always been a prevalent problem. One Vietnamese person on average can spend only $1 on food per day. In Vietnam, 1/3 of children under 5 years of age suffer from chronic malnutrition. As a seasoning brand, Knorr has had to face many challenges in rural areas for years. Firstly, the challenge comes from an abundance of low-priced alternative products. Secondly, in rural areas, MSG is used habitually, especially Ajinomoto, which had the first mover advantage when it came to Vietnam in 1991. With unstable income, rural people are more sensitive and highly concerned about price. The rural areas are still a big opportunity for which we need to define one winning formulation to crack. Currently, Knorr's penetration in rural areas is only 28%. We can replicate our urban success and double rural penetration. Size of the prize is 10 million extra euros. This year, besides the two key thrusts, which are magnifying core occasions and driving magic price point packs, a special USLP-based activation has been built to complete Knorr's formulation in rural areas. This special USLP-based program comes from the rural mother's insight that they think if their kids can eat well, they can grow well. Kids only eat what pleases their palates and their eyes, not their nutritional bias as moms plan. The comprehensive project named Tasty Meals Help Kids Grow, Gum Ngon Con Qua, carries its mission to equip rural moms with necessary nutrition cooking knowledge and empower them to find better solutions for their daily meals that will help their kids grow healthily. Partnership with the Vietnam Women's Union and the National Institute of Nutrition in the effort to support the government agenda for rural women named 5 Million Mothers Building 5 Million Happy Families. How can this program create awareness in rural areas? Tasty Meals Help Kids Grow, Gum Ngon Con Qua, a first-time ever TV cooking show for rural moms and kids, will be aired on one of the most popular cable channels in rural Vietnam. This show is not only for moms, but also for their children. How can this program create awareness in rural areas? It brings excitement for people who watch and participate and sparkles magical moments by giving children a chance to express their opinions about their eating and improve their working skills. The show is endorsed by a chef and nutrition expert from the National Institute of Nutrition. Knorr also communicates this campaign through an SMS center and a call center. Not only being aired on TV, Knorr also brings it into real life with an activation-based game show model named Knorr Kitchen God Visit. On-ground activation with strong support from the Vietnam Women's Union has attracted more than 500 members to each event. The show's credibility is not only endorsed by the Vietnam Women's Union and the National Institute of Nutrition, but also by retailers. Knorr, Tasty Meals Help Kids Grow, Gum Ngon Con Qua, will first deploy in the north via the most popular rural cable TV channels as well as many other local TV channels to cover 26 northern provinces. This is the first time that there is such a well-rounded program with an ecosystem with a mission aiming to equip rural moms with necessary nutrition cooking knowledge in rural areas. The program is another chapter in Knorr's mission to improve health and well-being as well as enhancing livelihoods. It's time for Knorr to leave footprints in rural areas after being well known for the past decade in urban Vietnam.